Good morning, ma'am. My name is Sathak Nana Sahib Zul, and I am from the class 9th B, and I am studying in Nanada English School. And today I am going to talk about the topic motion, which is included in our syllabus. Um, in this chapter, we have learned about many different bits, okay, from the basic chapter of kinematics. In this chapter, the first things which we learned about was the state of rest and the state of motion. In the state of rest, it is said that when an object does not change its position with respect to a frame of reference and time, then it is said to be as in state of rest. And similarly, when an object changes its position with respect to time and a frame of reference, then it is said to be as in the state of motion. Then we learnt about distance and displacement. Distance is said to be as the total path traveled by a body, an object, then it is said to be as distance. Similarly, when an object travels all this path, then we do not need its direction. That's why distance is a scalar quantity. And then displacement is defined as the distance between the initial point and the final point of the total journey is said to be as displacement. It's a vector quantity denoted by s vector. Then we learnt about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion is when an object covers uniform distances or equal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is said to be as uniform motion. Then when an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time, it is said to be as non-uniform motion. Then we learnt about speed and velocity. Speed is again a scalar quantity as it is the rate of change of distance and it is denoted by v. And then we learnt about the velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity as it is the rate of change of displacement. Then we learnt about acceleration. Acceleration is also a vector quantity and is denoted by a vector, and it is the change in the rate of change of velocity. It is the acceleration. Okay. And then the next thing which we learned about was the graphical representation of these quantities which we learned about in the chapter kinematics. These are in the chapter motion. These are that firstly we learned about the ST graph, then about the VT graph. The ST graph is the displacement time graph which corresponds the x-axis to be as the time and the y-axis corresponding to the displacement. And in this graph we can carry out or we can also gain the knowledge about the velocity. And in the next thing, that is the VT graph, we learn that the y-axis has the velocity and the x-axis has the time. In this chapter, in this VT graph, we can also carry out or we can also find the next things such as the acceleration and the distance traveled. Then we learnt about the three main and prominent equations of motion founded by Newton. These were, the first one is v is equal to u plus at, and the second one is s is equal to ut plus half at square, and the third one is v square is equal to u square plus 2as. These were the three equations, main equations. Then the next things which we learned were about the main and big point, that was the uniform circular motion. The uniform circular motion is said to be as when an object moves in a circle and with a definite speed, then it is said to be as in uniform circular motion, and its speed is calculated by with the help of 2 pi r upon t. 2 pi r gives us the circumference of the circle around which it is traveling, and the time taken is given by t.